Well, good evening, everybody. Today's Friday. Anyway, yeah, so just got the old Potter and Johnston shaper moved over here. It does work. I've used it to, broach keyways and different things. I suppose I'm showing it to you. I might as well plug it in and show you that it works. Kind of a neat old beast. Yeah, it's just 110, so anyway, it goes back and forth. Small one. It's 14-inch, I believe. Got nice action in there going. It's got a sign plate on it, compound. Kind of a nice machine, really. Salvaged it from the scrapyard. Well, a friend of mine was gonna scrap it. It didn't make it to the scrapyard. It was seized right up. So we saved that. But quick little note on what tomorrow's gonna bring, or the next day, I don't know. When I get to it. Tomorrow I gotta do a lot of delivering. And gotta go look at a Cat 10. So we'll see what that turns into. And anyway, yeah, so this is a 460 Ford. And I think there's not really a whole lot of wear. There's for 5,000s. There was one of them there I got like 7 on. Not a lot, and it's only up on the last like half inch. Half, 3/4 of an inch. It ain't got much wear at all. And it's got a lot of mileage on it. But, I guess he's gonna maybe buy a kit for it. So I think we're gonna bore it. It's my friend Dana's, so we'll have to sand up these decks and set the boring bar on it and run it down through. Shouldn't be too bad of a job. But I got the heads over here. We've got to touch up the seats on the heads. There's no burned valves or nothing in them. And they're setting out pretty proud on the seats. So, not a lot of wear. And they really look pretty good. I'll show you this this mongrel repair. He hired one of the big machine shops around the area. I'm not going to say any names. He can if he wants, but you can see half of a bolt that they drilled out. They didn't get it exactly right. It was a stainless steel bolt. So they drilled it out with carbide because it was hot on the hinges of hell. Dana couldn't touch it with a regular drill. So they didn't drill in the right place. They drilled off and then left half of the stainless there on both of these. I think they did, yeah, I can see stainless on half of that bolt too. I think they did 4 of them, 3 of them I guess they did. Yeah, that one there they might have drilled too. Yeah, I think I can see a piece of stainless on that one. Anyway, they were all stainless bolts somebody had put in, and they just locked up and galled in there, and they all twisted off. And they soaked him $400 for that repair. And I almost wouldn't have paid for it if I'd have been him, if I'd have seen what they'd done before I took it home. I don't know if he realized it or not. It was they were kind of handicapped because the engine was still together when he took it to him, because he didn't realize he was going to rebuild the motor then. So they was dealing with quite a hunk of iron. So, but anyway, still very, very poor fix as far as I'm concerned. My standards aren't too high, and I wouldn't let that go. So anyway, I'm just rambling here. I got another batch of cedar shakes. Of course, these aren't good ones. These are white cedar from, well, these are out of Canada, actually, I guess. I think that's where they're from. I don't know if I can get one of them out or not. Where does it say? Yeah, grade C, second clears. Re-squared, rebutted. Green natural. Anyway, Yeah, they ain't much. Yeah, you can't get them tags out there. Pinched right in there hard. But anyway, they're not as good as the ones that I was putting on. You can see down here, you know, there's a knot there. Get that baby out of there. The next one's got a knot, you know, down on the face. So these aren't anywhere near as good, but I mean, we're gonna paint them. So, you know, it'll be all right. And these were $45 and some odd cents a bundle. And the other ones were $82 a bundle. Quite a difference in quality. Those appear to be squarer, because I took one out and checked it. And they appear to be a better job on buttoning them. I think the saws were sharper or turning up faster. You know, you can see pretty nice job that saw did when it cut them, almost like a regular chop saw. And well, I'll find one of them. Yeah, this is one of the other ones. You can see it's kind of ratty. Not really as good of a job, but anyway, they're not bad, you know. You can see they're supposedly rebutted. See, that one looks like it was all right, but some of these other ones are pretty ratty. And it may be where they go through on the saw and they just didn't get it all. They might have just got this beginning and missed part of it. I don't know. You know, when you gotta do stuff fast, which them guys that make shingles, if you've ever watched them on YouTube, they work fast. They have to. I mean, those people up there are buying the wood, cutting it into bolts, and packaging it after it's all been sawed, edged, rebutted and everything. And they're selling it for $45 down here after they brought it down from Canada. So you know that they're not getting any more than $18, $20 a bundle. And that's a lot of work for $18 or $20. So they're working fast. Anyway, I'm rambling. Not much else went on today. Got the trailer out. Trailer's hooked on the truck. Got deliveries to make tomorrow. And the John Deere, as you see, is gone. That's out where the trailer was. So that freed up this bay. Matter of fact, glad I just happened to think of that. I got to go on and turn off the gas, because that gas drips. I had that high density polyethylene sticks coming so I could make that new gasket. They said it would be here Wednesday. I called them up, and MSC called the distributor that actually manufactures it and ships it, and they say that it's not going to get shipped until the 7th. So, yeah, I said there ain't no sense to leave that tractor in here holding everything up. So anyway, full speed ahead. I don't know if we're going to start boring this block here tomorrow or when, but, you know, it's one of those things that's right where it could be, just re-rung and honed, you know. And it probably wouldn't hurt a thing. You can almost see, when you get right down there close there, right up here on this edge right here, there's just a little bit of a pocket there. You can see the reflection kind of change. And it's not very long. You get down there an inch and you can almost still see the crosshatch on the sides. So, anyway, I think he wants to bore it. I think he's going to throw $1,000 at it and freshen it. So we will see you on the next one. Not much of a video, guys. Anyway, we'll talk to you next time. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. There'll be some interesting stuff coming up.